tokens down, yes, so...
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, right?
We're on the world map right now.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, here you go.
Cool.
Slam. Yeah, that's
sick.
about the state of
Nice.
things. Yep.
Okay, cool. This is a cool map. I will roll up my initiative. 1 second. I need to check, because there's something on my... It's been a while. There's something on my Warbringer involving initiative. Okay, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna expend a charge to use Warbringer's Bloodlust, so I will gain advantage on this initiative roll, and I will gain 11 temporary HP. Wait, I'll gain 11 temporary HP. But it uses my bonus action in the first round of combat. Cool. So I have advantage on this initiative roll. I get a 14. Wait.
You use advantage, so.
Yeah, I get a 14.
Cool. Something.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. But I also gain the temporary HP at the start, which is sick. But yeah. So yeah, I pull. I like sort of pull my my fucking great axe back and catch it in both hands, and then my grin sort of spreads as my tusk like digs into my upper lip.
Hell yeah.
Let me just... My attribute... I need to alter this, because I think this is out of date.
Yeah, certainly. Marius, if you wouldn't mind rolling your initiative and also that of your henchman. You only have to roll 1 for the both of them.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is right.
They will act at the same time.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Very nice, Marius. Okay. Yeah, and then these boys... Wow, that's really sad.
That's a good roll there.
These are some real good elite infantry. All right, cool. And then I don't think I've given this guy his roll yet. Oh yeah, this big boy. He wants your bum. All right, and yeah, as soon as after he says that, he seems like he is about to just kind of spring into action. And maybe just a second before he does so, he says,
"Deal with the others. This one is mine."
He is going to charge you. However, he doesn't get to go first.
Yeah, so as soon as he says deal with the others, I just turn around to the other ones, and I'll just do a slight whistle, and I point over at these buildings, and these two just immediately, like robots, just start fucking running, and they are going to climb this building.
All right.
If they can.
Yeah, so that is... Yeah, that's not difficult at all. They both have athletics.
They both have huge athletics, and also I was thinking that the brother, he goes and he puts his arms down like this, and then the sister goes and springs off of it.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And then she pulls him up the rest of the way, and that's just both their movements.
Yeah, do you even want me to roll this for them?
No.
Yeah, because they're going to get up there, no problem, guys.
Yeah, they're like
athletics.
They're like 8 feet up this rooftop, and they can go a little higher if they want. So, yeah, they're both just on the roof now in the span of like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that is them.
Yeah, that is them. I'll actually switch the position of these two. There you go.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. And he has... just for just so everyone knows, the guy amongst these two, he has a large, very oddly bladed glaive. It seems to have almost this like swirling pattern to the bladed end.
Yeah.
It seems utterly unusual, completely exotic. And then that is them. Yeah, this guy, this bad boy, he's going to charge you wholly and utterly, Thrall. And let's see what he can do. So yeah, he has his greatsword out, and he is just going to wail on you. So...
19 will hit.
Will hit. All right, cool. That is going to be... Yep, that's going to be 19.
Nice.
And then, again, he's going to miss. And then, a 16 will also miss, I take it. Yeah. So, this man rushes at you, and just the sheer ferocity that he is showing, the fury, maybe catches you off guard just a little bit, and he gets a lucky hit on you, slashes across a gap between one of your pauldrons and your chest piece, gets a small slice in there. He doesn't get so lucky after that, and you start parrying him expertly, and he isn't able to get any purchase afterwards. You guys are having a very heated battle. Marius.
I'm going to... Marius walks over here.
Yep.
Grabs his heavy crossbow off of his back, and just I'm going to take aim at the at this gentleman over here.
Yep.
And I'm going to fire.
Do it. Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, so it's just like...
11 piercing damage. Nice. All right. Yeah. So as these four are like bracing themselves, your two henchmen jump onto the house. They weren't expecting that at all. You rush over. They expect a melee combat. You pull your crossbow out. A bolt just right through this guy's pauldron, and he just...
Schweinhunde.
And yeah, and then you would expect Marius to reload the crossbow and fire again, but he grabs his auto loader that he has to help him pull back the string, and just grabs it and drops the crossbow onto the ground, and I'll just grab out my whip and start whirling it around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that'll be my turn. So I'm just gonna wait to see what they want to do.
All right. Sick. Thrall, you get to counterattack.
Yeah. I just smile, crick my neck from where the wound hit. Mein God, you talk too much. And I'm going to use the last Warbringer charge.
Mein Gott in Himmel. Mein Gott in Himmel, you speak too much, yeah.
I'm going to use Warbringer's prowess to gain advantage on 2 attacks.
Okay.
And I think... Do I have 3 attacks now? Because I am a... Level
8 fighter, aren't you?
Yeah.
Or
I need to check that. Sorry, guys. It's been a while. So many rules about these things.
It's level
11.
Yeah,
that's the thing I was gonna say. It feels funny going back into a character that I haven't played in a long time, because I remember.
Yeah, it's level 11. There we go.
Like, oh, wait a minute. Am I Horde Breaker? When am I? And I'm like, oh, I can shoot the crossbow again. No, I'm not gonna.
So I gain advantage on 2 attacks with the prowess, and I bring one around trying to just slam it into trying to slam the blade into his side as the axe like a trail of blood flies off the back of it as it swings. And let's see. It's an 18?
An 18 will do it.
Okay. So
nice.
That is...
Good, another AC.
That's 22 damage.
Yep. So,
Dear God.
I rolled an 11. That was nice.
That's very nice. Yeah.
I did my the thing that rerolls 1s with a great weapon has rerolled my 2 to a 1. Hell yeah!
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so I bring that round into his side, slamming it into him, and I bring the other one around, just going for a leg. I bring it back around to the other side and go for sort of the calf area, trying to sever one of his legs. That's a crit.
Oh God! Not already! Holy shit!
Oh no, he's gonna kill this man.
Tripper, I'd like to Divine Smite.
No!
So it's one of those down.
You multi-class paladin son of a snitch! Do it!
Yeah, so that's that, and then
you're gonna do over 50 something damage to this man.
Oh my God! All right,
32, 35, 45, and then so that's 65 damage.
65, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Got more than half this guy. Okay.
I'd like to action surge, please.
No, God. So okay, well let me.
Give us.
Fucking Christ. So you strike this guy once, and you're just getting kind of warmed up after knocking out these fucking pussies. These 6 bodyguards on the floor who were probably about the same prowess level as the dudes that Marius and his henchmen are fighting, but this guy is a cut above. So you basically, in terms of One Punch Man, you go from single casual punch, I don't remember the exact names, to casual series of punches.
Yeah.
So yeah,
nice.
Go ahead.
Nice anime reference, my dude.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I action surge, and I'm gonna bring it round and just slam the. This time I'm aiming for the sort of neck to shoulder area, and just trying to cleave him in response to what he did to me. And this is just a normal attack without advantage. So 21.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's 18, and then one more. 13. Yeah, that misses.
All right, so
yeah.
So this is basically a wave of pain you give this man, but not like Marius's slow pain. the pain that he savors. You just want to kill this man. And you know what? If he were any lesser of a man, he would have been dead 5 times over. You come at him, again, just kind of warming up, trying to gauge his strength. Again, he strikes at you, you strike him back, giving him one just as good as the one he gave. And you catch him right on his side, it's carving slightly into his plate, and he's like, ah, you ought to... And in the middle of his statement, true to your word, he talks way too much, you carve off his neck brace, his steel... You know that steel neck brace that rests atop plate armor?
Yeah.
You completely carve it off and through it into his chest and part of his neck, leaving this nasty, deep gash that seems to just be bleeding profusely. He doesn't buckle, he doesn't waver, but at the same time, he's
it'll be harder than I thought.
And after that, you strike him again, dealing yet another blow, though not as grievous. And then he seems to kind of catch his footing, even after all that pain. And your turn is over, finally.
We'll see who smells after your entrails are spilled.
And with that, yeah, these 4 heavily armored men are going to rush over. They are not really in any kind of position to scale this house, so they're going to do the best that they can to, in effect, surround you, Marius. So 3 of them are going to be able to get around you. However, this one is going to take the opportunity attack from your henchman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and do that. His henchman has effectively polearm master. And that I'm trying to wonder if
that was rather unfortunate.
Yeah, he doesn't have any advantage. So yeah,
no,
he's going to strike at the man. However, your henchman has only had so long to train against fully plate-armored monsters that are the Anyari heavy infantry. And so his glaive is turned aside by this man's thick steel. And they're able to rush up to you, Marius. And these 3 knights are going to come at you with their long, thick great swords.
Why'd you make that sound like a prison porno? But yeah.
yeah. So you're going to take several... Actually... I apologize. This one would not rush up as well as this one, but these 2 are going to rush up to meet you. These 2 are going to fire upon your people on the rooftop with crossbows. So you're going to take 4 greatsword attacks.
Nice.
Tell me if... what is your AC?
18, so that will miss.
That'll miss. So the first guy misses you completely.
That'll miss.
So
that'll hit.
Yeah, so these 2 rush up to you, and in a just dizzying display of almost art, you are parrying their blows with your whip. You're whipping away their arms as they try to strike at you, and finally one of them gains purchase, just slashing across your plate on your chest, leaving a minor wound. The other 2 are going to fire at...
my homies.
Yes, at your homies. Both of them are going to fire at the guy with the glaive.
Yeah, because he's got this big, scary-ass fucking weapon. That'll hit.
Plink.
And that'll miss.
I think they'll both miss.
I think they have 16 armor, don't they?
His AC is a little higher.
His AC. Oh, never mind. This man is a good man. Yeah. That I didn't realize that he was that good. Holy shit! Yeah, they both miss.
Yeah. So these 2 crossbow bolts are fired at him. The first misses just by virtue of this man not being very good with the crossbow. The second should by rights hit him, but the man does this spin almost as he is balancing atop a roof. And stays in place, but the bolt just mysteriously passes by, completely missing him.
Nice. Yeah.
All right,
because he can, he's just going to hit the man right below him with his glaive because he can. So,
yep.
Let's do it. 2 attacks.
So sadly, yeah, both of those will miss. Sadly.
Yeah, so he's just swinging and missing. And the sister, however.
Yeah.
Let's see. She is going to... I think she's going to go over onto this side of the roof. And I would like her to hide.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so give me a stealth check.
You want me to give you a dex?
Give me dex, yes. Mm-hmm. Not bad. Yeah, no, none of these guys are really going to be perceptioning anytime soon. So yeah,
so she's going to give a stealth check, and then she's just going to. She would like to slide off of the roof and get up over here.
She would be running into just open ground over here, though.
Yep. So if you want me to give a perception, if you want them to give a perception because of it, that's cool. But she's just going to slide under and then run. So
if she were, because here's the thing, she can't hide if she's just like running without any cover, basically, right?
Okay.
However, if she wanted to run over to this house, she could do that, and she has plenty of movement, so she could definitely try to do that without them seeing her.
Yeah. So I'll get her up here.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Yeah. So she, with incredible speed, just rushes off the roof, does this low sprint to the other house, almost flips to the roof of this one, and just goes prone, completely out of perception of everyone in the area. And that is going to be her turn. Okay. Or, yeah, those two's turn. Now it is this man. Yeah, he is going to have at you, but first he's going to seemingly just kind of reinvigorate himself. He is going to press against your assault and push you ever so slightly off of himself, as he seems to be somewhat reinvigorated for the fight. And he is going to renew his attack against you. So you will not be adding. He will not be adding the second damage listed here.
Okay.
As he is lower than his half his health.
So 16.
And then the next one. All right, yeah.
And then 8.
Also going to take the 8. Yeah. So he strikes at you with equivalent ferocity to your own, but not with the same fervor and fury that the blood god provides for you, that you were able to just distribute upon this man. However, you take some blows, and he's...
is this a magical weapon, by the way?
The one attacking you?
Yeah.
It is not.
Okay, so I should be taking a bit less damage. I'll add 9 health.
Yep.
Because of my Great Armor Master, I've been hit 3 times.
Certainly.
So.
And then... oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
Last attack, though. Yeah. Let me just see how fucked this guy is. Wow. Okay. So, amidst the battle, you are exchanging attacks, and you're just the sheer fury you are putting behind every attack. The fervor is causing him to buckle slightly, despite him making this counterattack, this reinvigorated counterattack, striking you twice. His third strike, you've kind of gotten used to the rhythm of his attacks, hits air. And as a result, you are able to basically bring your blade down upon his own and break it in half.
Okay.
And his weapon has significantly lessened effectiveness.
One might say.
It's not even fair, dude. That's not even fair.
No, it's not. Also, I don't know if you mentioned, Ruben, the fact that Thrall has a leg completely made of basically molten steel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a leg made of obsidian and steel because I lost a leg. I forgot. I got fire giants to make me basically a. If you imagine essentially a slightly larger, beefier version of Hiccup's leg from How to Train Your Dragon. The weird replacement leg he's got. There's a really simple contraption for a replacement leg, but yeah. But it's very it's a lot more refined and that sort of thing. There's no steampunk bullshit going on.
If you had to have an analog, what's his name? God, why can't I remember his name? The Lannister dude.
Jaime.
Hand. Thank you.
Jaime
that was so terrible. I'm watching this latest season. Yeah, his hand, basically the leg form.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's this glowing red hot just chunk of obsidian with a steel core. Yeah. And that's just there. Anyway, Marius. Yeah.
Continuing.
So we're going to do attacks top from bottom. So just the first 2 attacks are going to be against the man, and then I'm going to do a horde breaker against the other man. So
all right.
So yeah, so I just grab my whip and I'm going to start swinging at this guy, trying to go for the weak parts of his armor.
Yeah. He is going to parry the first one. However, so in your just flailing of this whip, you feel like you could probably hit his neck and just slit it. However, he brings his blade up, and you instead twist around his sword, and he just tries to pull it out and slash your whip in two. However, your whip is made of magical leather, and as a result, does not break.
Yeah, then I'll bring it back around and crack it on him.
Oh, yeah, the same guy. Oh, yeah, that'll hurt. Big time.
And then when his buddy's not expecting it, I just bring and whip it slightly again and hit his buddy.
Whip it good. Oh, God, yeah, that'll do.
Nice.
Whew. Okay. So, yeah, your attacks on the guy right in front of you, this flurry of blows you're both exchanging, your first one is parried, but the second one just almost wraps all the way around his arm, and instead he buckles his arm, and you just have to rip it free. But by ripping it free, it lacerates his arm completely, just tearing it up.
Yeah.
And that seems to hurt. And though they might have thought your assault was over, the second one isn't expecting this whiplash across his back as the whip goes all the way around his form and just pierces his plate armor, slashes across him.
Yeah, there you go.
Sick.
That hurts. Hey.
Feels good to use punishment again on people. Yeah. It feels really good to use punishment on people again. A necrotic psychic... a fucking psychic dealing whip is ridiculous. Yep. Anyway.
Taripa, I'm going to reach to my side and pull out the large, ornate, gold-inlaid longsword that I have. And just toss it to the guy at his feet. Please, I won't fight an unarmed man. And I'm going to hold my action for when he picks it up to attack him.
Okay, yeah, he seemed to have been clutching his even, split in two, two-handed sword. But you have allowed this, and he seems to just kind of furrow his brow again. He's not wearing his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, he understands. And you are holding your action, of course.
Yeah, so when as soon as he picks it up, I just, charge at him and attack him, but yeah.
With the knowledge in mind, you can't make extra attacks on your
I know,
action.
yeah.
Sweet.
I will use my bonus action just because I can to cast a spell, actually. I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Nice.
So I get a +2 to my AC.
Yeah. So, it is them next. Let me do something here.
I will wait for Tripper because his headset died.
The knights are going to take their attacks against you.
There we go.
My friend, they died abruptly. These damn old headphones. A couple of knights going to smack you, boy. Marius, let's see how you take this stuff.
Yeah.
And actually, they were given orders. They're going to do them. So, 1, 2,
Second hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all hit. There you go.
So So these two knights, realizing that their lord is not doing so hot, are just, smashing you. They are just pressing the attack at every possible instance. And though you're getting a couple hits on them and they look like they're buckling here and there, they are striking you. And you you are able to stay standing. Total, that is going to be 28.
28 damage? Nice.
Yep.
That's some good damage, dude. That's what happens when you're fighting only knights, boys. But we're high levels, so it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
High level D&D.
Before your henchmen, the other two are going to, again...
Shoot at this man?
Just a little weary of this guy. They are going to... Yeah, they're gonna try to put 2 crossbow bolts into him. Plink.
Oh,
no.
Man.
Again,
That's
unfortunate. They're just fucking sucking with these crossbow shots. And in fact, after these crossbow shots, they're just going to dump their crossbows on the ground and just kind of walk around and begin to surround you. But that is their turn.
Yeah. So when he sees that, he is going to jump and flip over here so that he's in attack range of all these folks.
Nice. Okay.
And I will attack this one, and then depending on if I hit, I will attack him again. But if I don't hit him, I'll attack this one.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So he would like to attack this one, the farthest away. All right. That'll hit.
There you go. So yeah, he'll attack him again.
Okay.
He can parry that.
Yeah. So that one. So the first attack is going to. It's going to basically thread the needle between these two knights and just strike this one completely unawares that this was coming right in his side and just bury itself into him. And he'll. Fuck off! Yeah. And the second attack, he's going to try to bring his glaive around to this guy, and he is simply going to bring a thick gauntlet around and just resound off of it.
Yeah. That's why you don't make things made out of bones to kill people. Yeah, so that's him, and the sister. If you would like for them to make, perception checks now, they can. But she's going to run along the side of the building here.
Oh well, I mean, she's on the roof, so yeah, they don't really see her.
Yeah, so she's going to run along here, and she is going to make 2 dagger strikes against this man.
Okay, yeah, the first will be with advantage, and both can take advantage of her sneak attack.
Yeah,
or the whichever hits. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that had advantage. So that's upon
20.
This guy. Yeah, that is. I'm pretty sure going to hit him. Yes, it is.
And then we got sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that is an extra 46.
Yep. I'm sorry, I don't know why I rolled that again.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see that. Let me roll that.
Yep.
4d6.
Nice.
That's a bad roll, but there you go. So yeah, rolls that, and then yeah. So just with lightning speed, she'll just whip another one out, almost as if she's throwing like playing cards.
Right.
There we go.
Nice. All right, so that big damage. Yeah, so this guy is getting battered down, and he can barely see the people attacking him. Because this guy's behind his buddies, and she's on top of a roof, just like... just flinging these daggers. And they hit with unnerving accuracy. Like, this guy is right where she wants him. Just... one right into his back, the other in his hind and in his thigh. And then she's going to jump off.
Yeah, she just, she'll just front flip off and then run over here, and you can see at this point that she has this long, kind of thin-bladed, flimsy sword that is coiled.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this really interesting implement. Again, really exotic in its nature. And those two, and then he is going to look at you.
At least you fight with honor.
He's going to throw away his sword and try to pick up his blade as quick as he can. Your prepared action goes off. As he picks up the blade, you may take your attack.
Yeah, so as he picks up the blade, as he starts getting back up, I kick him in the chest and will try and swing at him. Just sort of put him off balance and then swing at him. This is a normal attack, 20.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So that's some nice damage there.
Jeez.
Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting things about my character. I heal from the necrotic when I crit, don't I? Half necrotic. I didn't do that. Whatever. I won't. I snoozed and loosed on that one.
Oh, it's fine.
God, it's been so long on this character.
That's okay, man. It takes time. Extra thick.
So yeah, I just kick him in the chest, put him off kilter, and then slash at him. He managed to probably dodge a blow that was about to hit his neck by raising an arm.
Yeah, he weakly tries to block with his sword arm with the long sword, and what you thought was a weak block was actually quite strong. And your great sword is pulled away from a mortal blow to simply a very, very, very painful blow. He's not looking good at all. He has many wounds that would have felled any number of other men.
Mm-hmm.
And he is standing, he has a long sword in both hands, and he seems to be facing you.
The one that I've been whipping has been this one, correct?
This one, the one below.
This one?
Yep.
And then, so they moved. So I'll whip this one and then this one.
Yep.
Because, I'm going to keep attacking the same targets.
Yep, of course.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Okay,
How would you like to kill this man?
So what I would like to do is I start to whip it as if I'm going to go for his leg, and then when he goes to look down to dodge, I'll bring it straight up so that it literally wraps around his neck and rips his Adam's apple out, just completely just destroys him, because I got spikes on my whip, right?
Yeah.
Just explosion of blood, whatever. He'll fall to the ground, and then when his buddy's looking, I will attack this man.
Thank you for the reminder, Ruben. Yeah, I will do his actions right after Marius. Actually, I appreciate it.
So yeah, that one will miss. But I will the buddy straight above me to his right. Hard. I will attack him.
Go for it.
And both miss. There you go. But that's okay because I got a crit. So
yeah. So the first guy, like as these two rush in, they seem to have some kind of renewed confidence in numbers. But you strip them of that confidence as this guy is caught in your feint. And as you whip at his leg, you bring it up in one fell motion, and it just almost simultaneously does about 3 different things. It whips off his helmet, whips around his neck, and puts enough tension that his head whips around. You almost break his neck, but you make sure you don't, because that's not how you want him to die. You want him to die by ripping the front of his throat out with your whip as it gets chucked over to the side. And the other whips are just kind of defensive as you try to whip the knights away from you.
Yeah.
And then, Thrall, just before you go, I will give him his attacks. Quickly, I'll just roll them plain.
Yeah, I was just like, I've not taken very much damage here.
This is weird. 1, 1, 2, 3.
The second one will hit.
Yep. And that'll deal D10 plus 5. Oh my gosh, yeah, this guy is quite
I make the con save just because I rolled a 2. Holy shit. No, for Shield of Faith.
Oh, nice. Nice. Fucking con save!
I rolled a 2! Yeah, so I take 3 damage, I believe, because I have heavy armor master. So I just managed to bring up like my shoulder pad to like deflect the blow enough that instead of getting clean into my neck, it just like cuts across like my face as I pull back.
Yeah. It adds another scar to the tally you've got going on. It's just a graze, though. It's almost a little disappointing. Yeah. Just the fact this guy couldn't put up more of a fight. And yeah, that's the best he's got. He is coming at you with this nice longsword. It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it's your turn. Why did I skip you? There you go.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm going to. I know that my axe isn't very good at doing non-lethal damage. Can I sacrifice one of my actions to switch a weapon? One of my attacks to basically switch a weapon. I don't know. Yeah, because yeah, cool. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to switch to this black obsidian hammer. This sort of blackened obsidian hammer with these sort of black iron engravings across it that seem to almost reflect light orange, as if it was orange. It has this sort of like pearlescent facet to it, and I just like throw the great axe to the side, knowing that like no one else can particularly use it. So I pull this hammer out and just sort of like spin it round, and then bring it round, just trying to dent armored plates.
You're just kind of tossing your great axe, right?
Yes.
Okay, you don't even have to sacrifice an attack to draw your hammer.
Okay, cool. So tossing's a free action, then it's okay. And then it's a
as long as you don't care what direction it goes. Obviously, you're not going to throw it toward like the fight going on. But
I was going to say if you were throwing it to do damage, it'd be an action, right?
Oh yeah. I'm not.
Anything with purpose is a kind of action. But yeah. Oh my god!
What the fuck, dude?
I haven't even got my champion fighter crit. Yeah, so I slam it into him, dealing that much. Oh fuck! I fucked that up. I'm supposed to be doing D10s because it's in 2 hands instead of D8s.
That's fine. Yeah, roll.
So I will. No, I'll stick. I'll roll both again. Yeah. 2D10 plus 5. Sorry, plus
and also
6.
One of those should have been re-rolled because your great weapon.
Yeah. That's why I was checking, because it's I believe a warhammer is a D10. So yeah, 14 damage instead.
Okay. And you don't have
I think I just cheated myself out of 1 damage. I do. I have 1 left, which I will use to Divine Smite him.
Alrighty.
God damn.
So yeah, as I slam this hammer into him, sparks, like, it almost, like, catches on him for a moment, and then sparks seem to, like, shoot out from it, and then the hammer starts blazing sort of orange as if heated by a forge, and 21 extra radiant.
Oh my god.
I'd like this to be non-lethal, but because that's why I got the hammer out.
So like, yeah. So I want you to Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I just want you to tell me exactly how this happens, because he is down.
So I slam the hammer into the hammer into his side, and as the radiant sort of heat starts heating my hammer, it also starts heating his plate as it makes it more malleable, and starts denting it inwards until it hits into his ribs, crushing it and making one of them puncture one of his lungs. Because I know I have lay on hands and can sort of remedy that later, and he'll be ostensibly like out for a bit in the fight. Is my thinking.
Yeah. I'll put that on him. He's down for the count.
Your leader is dead. Would you still fight? If so, it's now an even fight. And I'm going to walk over here.
Oh God.
And make one attack.
Okay.
Can I sort of like feel out the? Do they look like their hands are shaky on their weapons, or do they look sort of steadfast if I just give them a brief glance?
Yeah, let me go ahead and see how their morale's doing.
Okay.
They seem to be maybe a bit perturbed at the loss of their leader. However, at the same time, they still feel like they are the tanks in this situation, and you guys only have one. So they're certainly not terrified.
Okay,
yet.
So I'm going to swing around my black. I'm just going to run and with one hand just swing the black iron warhammer, just trying to hit it into this guy's helm, crushing it. So we'll give that a go. So yeah, this will be one-handed. 15.
That will not do it.
Yep, cool. As he like just ducks underneath. Nice.
Yeah. You're going to strike at him with this black iron warhammer, and to give even just a little more kind of visual. Sort of flair to this thing. As you strike at this guy, it almost leaves this trail of sparks, as though it is constantly just hot, and just the friction with the air itself seems to peel away bits of the metal, but it never dulls.
Yeah.
As it swings past. Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say, after I miss, I sort of grin. I like you, and I'm going to sort of like take a moment to sort of steady myself for this new like duel, and I'm going to second wind. So I'm great at the second wind rolling. So I gain 11 health back.
Yes! You kept it going. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I've started a new trend.
For context, guys, I've never rolled above a 5 on my second wind, and we've played like probably 5 solid months of this game. Like over, it's stupid.
I know, but that's the thing is that for some reason, whenever I use second wind, I roll great. It's like it's always been good. It's
Thanks
been,
for rubbing it in, Brennan.
Yeah. Oh God.
You just need me to roll it, man.
Yeah. So, goodness, you rush up to this knight, start swinging at him, and his target acquisition seems to be pretty good as he quickly begins to realize he's got assailants all around him. And it is now their turn, and they are going to do what they do best. Hit things, though they haven't been doing that well, to be perfectly honest.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're going to have Thrall, one attack on you, one attack on every one of the allies in the fight. Or two attacks, I should say, from each of them.
Yeah, so 2 attacks to everybody. So the first one's Thrall, second one is Marius, third one is... What's his name?
So Thrall, God. Thrall, you are... attacked just as you attack this man. However, not at all with just the same level of confidence. This man seems to know he has a very good chance of dying right now. And as a result, his strikes just don't have that much power in them. He is growing a little smaller in his stature, getting much more defensive, and he's missing. He's doing horribly. He almost loses his grip on his weapon. In fact, at one point. Marius, on you.
Damn.
Hey, so that's 1 hit on you for 18. So yeah, this knight has the same realization that it's do or die, but he takes it to the extreme. He presses the attack as hard as he can, maybe even getting a little reckless, but that's not something you expect from these men. Yeah. He comes at you with his blade and slashes you clean across your center torso, making a wide gash on your stomach. However, the rest of his attacks aren't so effective. And finally...
Against my man, my boy.
Against your guy. We have...
That'll hit.
Oh, boy. Both of those... Why did I? I'm sorry, I used the champion's attacks. I'll use both the die rolls because I like them. So, his AC is 18, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, the first one will hit, the second one will not, because the second one will be a 17. And then I'll actually roll
damage.
Yeah, let me just double check. I can just check this. Okay, yeah, so there's a 2d6 plus 3. So many 2d6s. So that's the damage your man takes. And the one fighting your man, I need to stop calling him your man. His name is Vardram. He's taking a couple blows, but he's taking them in stride. He is dodging them like nothing any of these men have ever seen. And that's their attack. Now he gets to counterattack.
Yeah, he's going to attack the one that attacked him twice. So let's do it up.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so do you want me to roll the table
D20
of fails?
For the table of fails. D20 for the first attack.
It's like my course. It's a table of fails.
Oh yeah.
Major miss. Lose extra attack for this turn. All right, so
Okay.
he just misses. It gets cleaved into the ground, I guess.
Yeah. So I completely forgot I had this table. So he's going to strike at. Well, I appreciate that, guys. Which one did he strike at?
The one at the very bottom.
Okay, yeah. So he strikes at the one at the very bottom, and as he strikes at him, he seems like he's going to hit until this one just kind of grabs the glaive. And as your man tries to sort of pull it away, your man does sort of a maneuver, and this knight seems kind of surprised by it and just like lets loose. But in that time, the battle has progressed, and he's
So yeah, he missed his 1-2, which is what he's known for. And then the sister is going to come down over here, and she's going to whip at this one.
Give it. Okay, he will parry that. This man, as she rushes up to him, brings this odd, seemingly completely metallic, whip-like instrument out from some part of her body, probably her back, strapped on, and she lets it loose, and it's this coiled up piece of seemingly very thin iron or metal of some kind, and she just starts whipping it around herself, barely missing Thrall, but Thrall, you've kind of gotten used to this fighting around Marius's henchmen, and you realize she knows how to use this thing, like, well. Though, when she attacks this guy, what would have been a face hit, probably ripped his helmet off and even slashed at his neck, instead hits across his sword and is actually parried.
Yeah.
Marius.
All right, Marius is going to attack the man directly above him.
Okay.
So, let's do it.
Oof.
Let's see. So I've got. I'm gonna use. If I can, I'm gonna re-roll the fucking first one with inspiration, if that's cool.
Please.
Yeah. So.
I mean,
no.
You have it. It was advantage, so you don't have to roll on the table.
Yeah, I know, but it's still like, god damn it. And
I know, right?
then the second one will, and then this next one will be against Thrall's man.
Ha! All right, yeah, that'll
There
do.
you go. 14.
Oh my. Okay, yeah. So 16. The 10 slashing and the first 6 psychic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep. So, oh yeah, that hurts. You whip out. There are these now at this point a leather whip and a metallic whip, just in perfect tandem, whipping around this guy. And though most of your first strikes were against the one directly above you, your last attack, and by far your most, I guess, surprising, it just comes out of nowhere as you whip across this guy's sort of belt line and basically slash into the gap between his greaves and his breastplate.
Nice.
And Thrall.
I would like to... Yeah, I'm just going to pull out my... I'm just going to keep my Warhammer out, and I'm just going to try and lay into this guy with a couple more blows, trying to dent his armor. Warhammers against, this Warhammer is good against sort of heavy plate, because that's sort of what it was made to break through.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I haven't even got any 29 crits! I haven't even got any 90 crits, they've all been nat 20s.
He crits on a 19 because he's a champion fighter, but you've got 3 nat 20s in this one combat.
This is so stupid.
That's ridiculous,
Thrall, dude.
man.
Thrall is like so broken.
And the first one was a 1, dude. Oh, you're rolling d8s.
Yeah, I know. That was still with one hand.
Oh, okay. You're using one hand for this.
Yeah. Like at the end of last turn, I said I grab it in one hand and swing it at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'm going to bring. I'm going to seeing that like blow hit him pretty hard and probably sent like a ringing into what?
You don't have. Do Savage Critical?
Oh,
work?
right. I didn't apply Savage Critical because this is just a dragged in thing. Right. So there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, guys. He's a half orc. He gets another die when he crits.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's
So-
17 damage.
I forgot how like disgusting he is.
Yeah.
Like I would have hated DMing against Thrall because I would have killed the entire party just to make the fight
Except-
good enough for Thrall.
Yeah.
So I basically drag the Warhammer back to me and like catch it at its head, grab it with the other hand, and I'm just going to slam it like almost like a battering ram straight into the guy's chest, just trying to like knock him backwards into his friend.
That's cool.
Go
Just
for
like
it.
spike it towards
Yeah.
him. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Let's say 20 to hit.
Yep. He has already used his reaction this round.
So he will take 8, and this time it is a D10, but that's a 2. I get to re-roll that. Yes.
What did it roll?
I rolled a 2 on the D10, and since I'm using it in 2 hands now, I'm allowed to re-roll it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, did the roll show up for you?
It didn't show up for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
What do you get?
So I rolled a 20, and then I rolled an 8, but I'm re-rolling it 14.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, yeah, you strike it this night, and god damn, you take it in 2 hands after just basically smashing almost completely off his body, his front breastplate on as a part of his plate mail. And after doing that with your one hand, you take it in 2 hands and just drive the spike at the end into his chest and press him all the way to his friend. And he's just on this spike right now, just and he dies.
Yeah, you like yank it out and let him
Horribly.
fall.
Yup. That man is dead as hair. And if that's your turn,
Yeah, I'm just gonna like start slowly walking over here.
okay, cool beans. These knights. Let's see what they're
These
about.
knights.
Yeah, no, they're sticking around. They're gonna give it their all. And Marius,
Raniari, dude. They're not gonna run.
how do you look right now, Marius?
Marius is, covered in blood, but like he doesn't look any different than he would if he was fully fine.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering injury-wise.
In terms of injury-wise, there are multiple cuts all over Marius, and he looks fatigued, but at the same time, it's just Marius is that same, like, he looks even more excited when he's bleeding. So it's kind of hard for you to tell if he's hurting.
It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Yeah. So
He gets
they
some
are
sort of twisted pleasure if his enemies are hurting him just as badly.
Yeah, these 2 knights are going to bear down on you, just trying to take down whomever they can, and you seem like kind of a leader type, so they're going to do their darndest. 1, 2, nothing.
Oh god! Yeah.
So, okay, the second one will do something, but then... Really?
Are you kidding me? Okay, so he takes 14 damage hitting himself.
So, hold on,
Damn.
is this the one I think? Okay, this is hilarious. So, the first knight, the knight at the bottom, is striking at you, and as well as the one above you, is creating this sort of asynchronous attack on you that is really hard to defend against, but you are somehow doing it. You're just whipping around you in this just insane, quick motion of motions, and the one below isn't able to hit you at all. This guy is able to hit you once, dealing a level 11 damage until you kind of like rekindle your defense. And it gets to the point where you see one strike he's attacking at you with, and in your mind you're just like, now that's just sad. And you bring your other hand around that's not on your whip, the one with the cestus on.
Yeah.
Basically grab the blade, turn it mid-swing, and cause him to chop the bottom of his own leg off.
Well, what the fuck?
And as a result, he's just on the ground, and he falls over just out of shock. Yeah, So you, in effect, fuck this guy's day up through his sheer idiocy. Yeah.
But he still takes 11 damage, right, from that first attack?
Yes. He did. He was able to get a hit on you before you so unfavorably ended him. That's the knights. It's your men.
So Marius would just kind of go down from that and then look at the two siblings and just Zaktash and nod towards them. These two are going to spring into action, and I want them to do a combined grapple on this man.
Yeah. Give me their athletics.
Yeah. So we got this is for the brother.
Yeah. So what that is, one of them is helping the other, pretty much.
Yeah. So the sister will help the brother.
Cool. Yeah. That was to be expected, pretty much. Yeah, that's generally how it goes down. The sister basically comes in and hits pressure points.
Yeah.
With her hands, so that the guy's muscles are weakened, and then Vardaram uses these like strong gymnast's arms just to get him in this sleeper hold, while at the same time pinning his arms.
Yeah.
But it's not a perfect pin. He can still move around his sword arm, but this guy is not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And
so they're just holding him still, which is what Marius
holding
wants.
Him still. Mm-hmm.
And how's this guy looking in terms of Marius?
This guy, this guy is not super hurt, but he looks very much sort of at his wit's end. Like you may have seen men under your lord training who get to this point just in the way his blade is shaking. This is something you'd see off the hop thrall if you looked in his direction.
Mm-hmm.
That he has hit his wit's end, like he is on the verge of surrendering, but there is just his love for his creed that is keeping him going.
Yeah, so Marius at this point will he will wrap the whip up really quick and put it on his side and just look at this guy and just, all of your friends are dead. And he's going to reach out and touch this guy. And seeing that it would be dealing pain to him, he'd grab it, and then he would grip harder on this guy.
Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you said you grab his head?
Yeah. I'm just going to grab around right here if I can.
Yeah. So you basically just, wrench his helmet off with one hand, and with the other just grab his cranium, the temple of his head. And his head just starts... He's just, screaming in pain as this just psychic burn issues through your hand into his very being, his head.
Yeah. That's a fucked up way to get hurt, dude.
Yeah. His mouth is salivating, his nose is just bleeding and just snot dripping out at the same time. It's horrible.
Yeah, that's gross. I can imagine blood dripping out of his ear. It's just
every orifice on his head, including his tear ducts, are just leaking blood. Thrall, what's up?
I'm gonna go. I kneel down by this guy and pick up the longsword, and I would like to remove one of his hands while using lay on hands to keep him alive. And I'm muttering a word essentially to Argus while I'm doing it. So
I know. So okay, yeah. So you are. Oh God, I think I know what you're doing. Yeah, you remove the hand, and you've kind of become a little practiced at this, but you think he can maybe take a little more punishment, so he'd be a little more reliable for this.
Mm-hmm.
You with probably one of your smaller weapons, just in one motion, chop off at the wrist his entire hand, and before too much blood can spurt out, the wound heals over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what I do on my turn.
Yeah. Did you want the wound to heal over, or you just wanted him to stay alive?
I wanted him to stay alive. I want it to still bleed. I want it to bleed quite a lot.
Cool. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's bleeding a lot. But yeah, you're using lay on hands on him, and he just starts kind of writhing in pain on the ground.
I'm imagining it. This is going to be a horrible description, but I'm imagining it kind of like that scene in Deadpool, where where he's constantly sort of having to breathe, so he's constantly waking up and passing out and waking up and passing out from not having enough breath. It's like that, but this guy's waking up and then passing out from pain and blood loss, and then I rekindle his spirit with lay on hands.
Yep.
So that Argus can like get more blood out of him.
Yep. You.
I worship a blood god, by the way, kind of.
Yeah, just so everyone knows.
Just so people are aware.
Oh my god. Yeah. So, speaking your words of power that have been taught to you to speak to Argus, you allow the blood to seep from this man's wrist, and as he writhes on the floor, just coming in and out of consciousness, you feel his life essence waning, his very being weakening, but you keep it strong. You keep him alive in pain.
That's my turn!
That's Thrall!
I'm gonna quickly go get some apple juice because I'm really thirsty, like dry mouth.
Actually, if the combat has pretty much ended, I think we're gonna take a break after.
Yeah, okay. I'll wait.
Yeah.
Cool.
Check your Discord, Trevor.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
I was gonna say, yeah, combat can keep going if this guy wants, but I'm essentially just gonna be grasping his head until his brain melts inside of his skull and it falls out of his ears. Like,
no, yeah, he's gonna use his whole turn, seemingly to just completely to try to get out of the grapple, but I don't think it's gonna work out for him.
Yeah, that was a pretty strong grapple.
Yeah, give me basically that. Because I know that they're helping each other, so give me an athletics from the brother with advantage. Yep. He tries to get out. Like, he actually is able to kind of, like, maybe at the slightest, like, move his head away from your arm for a moment. Until Vardoram basically, like... I'm sorry?
Don't worry.
Okay. Vardoram basically puts a knee into his hamstring and brings this guy to his knees, and you have a perfect grip. And combat's basically over because this man, at some point, the liquid seeping out of his head stopped being pure like red and white. It goes to this sort of grayish pink, dark color as the life and energy seeps from his body.
Yeah, I would just keep gripping it just until it's like he's just this nothing or whatever, and then I would I will let him fall to the ground.
Yep, past the point of being a vegetable. This man is dead, mind, body, and spirit. And that's a perfect point for our first break.
Hey!
Oh my god!
So, hey everybody in chat, how